We could see retracements, but I highly doubt if we will come back to the $66,000 levels ever again. We might retest the $73,000, $75,000 levels, the previous all-time high. That could happen because that's not been retested. Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day. It is Wednesday, 30 November 2024. Today I will be trading long on the dollar, the New Zealand and the CAD, and short on the pound, the Swiss and the euro. Looking at the dollar index, running like crazy yesterday yet again and gapping up this morning, still flying up the page. You see here this morning, I just want to show you, look at the gap from the close there to the open there. Bullish gap, that's pretty much the same, maybe a half a point or so gap. Then another gap this morning, gap up and keeps running. The dollar tremendously strong after finding support here after the elections, cut through that level now, just close above it but still flying. Next stop most likely that level there, and we've marked those levels there also. So we've got a ton of levels that we can watch, but I have to stay dollar bullish regardless of anything. If you look at the intraday indicator, it still keeps me dollar bullish. Gold paying the price definitely for the strong dollar at this stage, finding support at the weekly levels. I showed the weekly levels earlier. If I zoom in here, you'll see this little hammer candle here, very strong level. So this is the coup de grace for the bull trend, I believe. I'm still on the long term very bullish on gold, but at this stage I won't do anything because my short-term trend has turned bearish. On a strong dollar, I don't do any 4-hour trades. There I should look for shorts, but personally I don't like to short commodities or precious metals. So that's just one of my things. But on the 4-hour charts, there is not much we can do. Yes, retracements can work for people that wants to short gold. If you look at the swing from there to there, okay, there, that's the area to look for, but it's not really between the 50 and 61% level, so there's not that much for me to do there in any case. So my focus mainly is on the daily charts. In Bitcoin, after showing you yesterday's video, I showed you how I got to all those targets on the weekly charts, on the daily charts, and on the monthly charts. So those targets have been set on the previous video. Just have a look here. If you look at the monthly charts, I showed you this last swing here, this directional swing. You can see the 1.27. That's the 1.27. We did mark the 1.61, but I just want to focus on the 1.27 for a moment, which is the $90,000 level. And you can see there, we're right at that level. We go back to the daily charts now, you see how it stalls there now, right at the 1.27. So that's usually what happens. We had this big consolidation. Remember, the longer the consolidation, the more violent, the more aggressive, the more spectacular is the breakouts. We had a normal break, a retest, and then a strong reversal up the page. I like that. So we could see retracements, but I highly doubt if we will come back to the $66,000 levels ever again. We might retest the $73,000, $75,000 levels, the previous all-time high. That could happen because that's not being retested. The pattern break retest, but the all-time high is not being retested. Guys, you can expect this to have violent retracements. Don't let it shook you out. Don't screw this up. It's not a time to be clever. It's a time to hold on tight as long as possible. Take a little bit of small profits at designated levels, but the big bulk of your position you should hold into, well, let's say end of next year at least. So that's where we'll see. Next year we're going to see steady runs, but we're going to see aggressive retracements. Expect retracements of $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 on a stage. That's possible as it starts running. But for now, we could see a retracement back to the previous high, which is the $75,000 levels. That'll be awesome levels to get back into. So that will also be some Fibonacci levels. If I mark Fibonacci levels on the daily charts there, you see it's just below the 61% level. So that's definitely something to watch on retracements. Don't get fearful on retracements. That's why we don't over position size. We just keep our positions open. So on retracements, every time it retraces, we keep buying. That's it. As long as we stay out of the sideways range here at the bottom, as long as we stay above the $66,000 levels, I'll keep buying the dips. All right, and I will take, say, 5% maybe of my holdings off at these three levels, and then maybe another 5% at 1,000, 120,000 to 130,000. I'll take small, and as it retraces, I'll use that profits and that cash to re-enter into my trades. I'll take small profits as it moves up into next year, and I will increase the size of this profit taking as we get closer to the end of next year, end of 2025. Then I'll maybe go 10% and then 15% and then 20% into cash. Ultimately, I would like to be, if everything plays out well, to be 50% in cash by end of next year. Then I would expect a big retracement. And then I will use that cash to re-enter the market on a monthly basis, dollar averaging the whole story, not timing it, not looking for difficult and intricate entries. Just plain buying and hold for the long term. But that's my game plan for cryptos in general, so let's see. Before we continue, thank you for today's sponsor again, Incasso. When your business needs a reporting platform to improve the quality and speed of making decisions, consider Insight BI, a seamless add-on for reporting and business intelligence. Insight BI is an all-in-one, cloud-based 24/7 reporting solution. For more info, check out the link in the description. Then we look at the New Zealand US. You can see here, dollar definitely all the sparkle. New Zealand also green, but it's a way for me to get short on the dollar. Now, my mentoring program, we already shorted when it broke out there. So we're already in a short position, looking very good, but I'm trying to add to the position now on a retracement. Back to the 61% level, right the structure there, nice candle reversals. I'm going to look for some shorts. US yen. We also got stunning long year on the mentoring program. My trading robot has got two long positions here, looking very good. So I'm fine with my US yen longs, but in the case it retraces, it will trail out my stops at nice profits, but then I will be interested at this level. I'm not saying it will go down there today. No, dollar got all the sparkle, yen neutral, so I'm after the dollar long. So there's nothing stopping it. I showed you the dollar index and everything is still the biggest performer is the dollar at this stage. I have to stay dollar bullish, and on a stage it will start to retrace, and then I will trail out at profits unless I hit some targets. But a retracement, this is the first place I'll get interested. If it moves higher, I might move it to that level there, but I'm not going to be interested in going long here for any specific reason. Then the CAD yen. CAD yen, CAD green zone, yen neutral, not after that, after the long on CAD. You can see a little double bottom, it's let's call it the ABC, and rallying very nicely. So if it retraces back to this 50% level structure, yeah, that's where I will get interested. But at these levels, right at the previous highs, I'm definitely not going to be long here or take a long there. I'll wait for retracements. If it doesn't happen, then I do nothing. Then the euro yen, nice leg down the page, retracement back to 61% level structure. Look at the structure coming in there, very strong level, absolutely amazing level. So that held the market up for a long time, and now for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So if it retests there and the market can prove themselves, I will look for shorts. Look at the weak euro there. The euro there, yen neutral, not after that. But look at the weak euro there. I want to be short euro, definitely. And I am well short on my trading robot on the euro US. But I can't just stick with that. I have to get some more positions if I get some setups. So when it tests this level, 61% level structure, strong counter reversal, I'll definitely look for some shorts. And the Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD. I'm after the CAD. That's the long one I'm after. So shorting this will give me that. So I need a retest of that structure there at 50% level. Then I'll look for some counter reversals, and I'll definitely short something there. And the pound CAD, pound very weak and CAD very strong. So I need a retracement. Big level. Support there. So if it retests there at the 50% level and the base can prove themselves with a nice counter reversal, I'll definitely look for some shorts there. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. Please fill up the comments below this video. You can support this channel by checking out all the links in the description. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Remember that trading carries risk, so don't forget to trade responsibly and never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. I can't wait to see my next video. Until then, trade well.